Well, hey everybody, welcome to Stephanie's Tarot and Reiki channel. I'm here to do your one free question with two free cards or the option to donate $5 or more for something more in depth or to skip the line. Before we get started, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And if you want to be notified every time I post something here on this channel, click your notification bell and click all. Also, there is a community tab. I would like you to go over there and check out the giveaway for the month has been posted, and I did post a video today of the winner, which is Chrissy for the amethyst pendulum. She is still eligible for it, even if she didn't watch the live. So this month you guys can get your names in underneath. I would greatly appreciate that. And we will do the drawing at the end, which will be on the 31st this time, and your names have to be in by the 30th. All right, then that way I have a chance to get everybody, put in the hat or however I decide to draw it next time. Sorry about the short lives lately, guys. Things have just been greatly busy on my end, Hello, Nisha. How are you? And welcome. Welcome back. So you guys get 2 free cards today, or you have the option to donate $5 or more to get something more in depth, okay? So it's 2 free cards with your question or your general. Hopefully our connection will stay stable. I had to refresh my page again, but hopefully we will stay stable through the live here. I do ask that everybody be respectful of one another. Don't write anything that you don't want anybody to know here in the chat box, that could potentially harm you. And, if you don't want certain things to be known, then please do not post them in the chat. But I am asking that everybody be respectful of one another in the chat area, okay? And please don't spam my chat. You can post your question once unless I ask you to repost it. Thank you. Hey, Sissy, how are you? What does Julian think of my feelings towards him? All right. First card out, 3 of Cups, and we have the Tower card. This person was not expecting, if you have told this person about your feelings, with the 3 of Cups here, yeah, they weren't expecting you to have such great feelings for him. The tower, like I said, is, you know, is something very unexpected. Let me find out why the tower's here. Why wasn't he expecting this? Oh, Seven of Swords, because I feel like at this time he has like many choices to make, and he's trying to avoid that, sissy. So he really wasn't expecting for you to say that, because he has other choices to make, whether it's people or just things in his life. So he wasn't really expecting it, but he's kind of like, he's happy about it. He's trying to avoid that. All right, sissy. All right, Nisha, I want to know, please, if Vincent has romantic feelings for me. No contact. I'm waiting for him to bring my money back. You're welcome, sissy. For we have the Seven of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles, you know, is like your total wish fulfillment card for something that's like long-term and stable. But before that, we have the Seven of Wands, which indicates to me unknown, because I feel like he's still guarded regarding something that he might have dealt with before. This is very like defensive. He's very defensive towards like what he wants. Okay. So I'm definitely not seeing Nisha romantic feelings right now. All right, that was Nisha's. Alicia, does Aaron love me still? You're welcome. Oh, you got the Nine of Pentacles too. So I feel like, you know, there is love, but he's really putting his own interests in front of any type of relationship right now, which, and it can be a good thing, but I feel like right now he's just trying to drop what no longer serves him before he can have any kind of long-term relationship with anybody. But I do feel like there is love here, and maybe I feel like he's doing this for you so that other like options and things can be out of the picture. So I feel like there is love, but he's putting himself first right now. All right, Alicia. And also, you're welcome, Nisha. I can't pronounce your things. Saxena, how are you? And you're welcome, Alicia. All right, Saxena, what are this person's feelings towards you? It's a blocked situation. All right. Why are these not moving fully for me? All right, I guess it has to come out. You got this Five of Swords. So this Five of Swords is, you know, dropping what no longer serves the person, putting their own self-interest first. I feel like he feels you're doing that. Like you're trying to put yourself first, you know, in any type of situation. And that he also, with the Ten of Wands, feels like you are, you have a lot of like burdens on your shoulders. Ten of Wands is like you're done with something because something's too much of a burden for you to be able to handle. Whether this could be work related or just the situation in itself. Why is that here? Like Nine of Cups, you are this person's wish fulfillment. They want wish fulfillment with you, but they feel like it might be too much of a burden to get there, or you're feeling this way, okay? So that's what I've got for you, Saxena. M. Grace, are the emotions, feelings between me and OP mutual? Let's see. You're welcome, Saxena. All right, for M. Grace. The World card and the King of Cups. On top of the deck, I had the Seven of Swords. No. Seven of Swords is sneaking away from the situation, hiding something. The feelings are not mutual. The feelings are not mutual, Embrace. This person is hiding that from you. Ari, the beautiful Aries princess, how are you, my fellow fire sign? You want just 2 cards of love. Okay. For Ari. We have the Ace of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Someone wants to give you an emotional love offer that will make you happy. Your thoughts overflow with joy. Knight of Wands could be from a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. So they might have like the same kind of confidence and fire as you do. This person is going to be coming in. I feel like, oh gosh, a night. It's quick. This could be like a week or 2, but like they want to give you a brand new start, whether this is an ex or someone brand new. All right, but it could be another Leo, Sagittarius, Aries that I'm feeling. You're welcome, Ari. New sub. Thank you for subscribing. I love it when you guys support the channel like that. Will your person text or call you today? Let's see. Just one of them. So I'm going to be answering the first one. I can't answer 2 and 1. Let's see if he'll text or call you today, though. All right. Page of Pentacles and Ace of Swords. The Page of Pentacles, I definitely feel like this is a person that kind of like makes friends easily. They're very sociable. Ace of Swords is about, clear, concise communication. I feel like, yes, this person will call you today. All right, this person is going to call you today. SHAQ, yes. Probably not going to be meeting him today, though, but he will call you, okay? He is upset about something today, so I feel like you're not going to have a chance to meet up with him, though. But that can all change. It's just current energy. Yeah, again, 3 of Swords, no. Not for the second one, no. You're welcome. For the first one, yes. For the second one, no. Yes, he will call you. You're welcome. If it changes, it's just because he made a different choice today, okay? But in the current energy that I'm seeing and feeling, I'm saying yes. But you're welcome. Make sure it dries so it doesn't get my cards all distorted. Okay, I just don't want them soaked to the point where they ruin everything. Why is my thing like that? I want to give it more space. As you guys know, I normally don't wear my beads or anything like when I'm working because I don't need them to be busted and broken, and especially in the atmosphere that I'm about to go into. I want to save my tools. Hey, love reading, how are you? And welcome. Will the Taurus take action towards me? Well, let's take a look with two cards. No. We have the Page of Cups, the Two of Swords, and the Two of Cups. With the Page of Swords being here, this talks about stalemate situation, being up in their head. I feel like there is love here, but I don't see any actions right now. Not right now, because they're still in their headspace. They're trying to figure out how to do that, especially with them being blindfolded, okay? It's like they don't see how they can right now. All right, love reading. You're welcome. All right, Muniza, I'm divorced. What or who is coming towards me? How are you? And welcome to the channel, by the way. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. If you share this out, I'll put you in for the drawing for the end of the month. I'm doing a little bit better as compared to the last few weeks. I wasn't feeling well the last few weeks. We're gonna see what's coming towards you. I can give you the signs of people too. There are potential signs. All right, you have the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is like a literal card of coming out of the cold with somebody. I feel like this could be a past energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. If they're not a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, they could have strong air placement in their chart. Okay, or this is just a person who wants to resolve things with you. Yeah, Five of Wands, someone who wants to come out of like conflicts and battles. Someone you could have had to use caution with. Leo, Sag, and Aries energy. And again, we do have Aries energy here. Could be an Emperor. Doesn't have to be a man. Could either way. This person's in their masculine energy. This is somebody who is very loving, very fatherly. Could have a good relationship with their dad or their parent. All right, and this is somebody who has like leadership qualities and abilities. Like they've grown themselves with respect to who they are, you know, as a person, and also in the sense of career. Okay, they could even be like a business owner. So you got a lot of fire energy in there. Could be a fire sign, either fire or air. Hey Lucia, how are you? And welcome. And you're welcome, Aniza. I might even do a little look at me. And I'm hoping for your sake, even if it's a past person, I'm hoping that if it is, they come back healed and stuff like that. But if you're hoping for a new person, keep that in the back of your mind. Stay positive about it being a new person if that's what you want. All right, Muniza and Lucia, you're welcome. Is there something you would like to ask, spirits? Hold on just 1 minute. My dog is being weirdo. What's in store for you, just generally? All right, Queen of Swords, which is Gemini's energy. Ooh, and Five of Swords. You got someone coming in, whether it's, well, this don't have to be someone coming in. It could be your energy as well. Queen of Swords and Five of Swords, like, you could be dealing with a very emotionally balanced person, or this could be your energy. This is a person who makes head over heart decisions. Okay, there might be a little bit of a you know what at the mouth, like they run their mouth. They might be come off a little like mean, like our ice queen here. Also, I feel like this is you, to be honest, because you're gonna have to put your self-interest first. Preserve yourself, especially if you've just gone through some very hard things, whether that's financially, emotionally. Um, be careful with conflict or being hostile. Or if this isn't you, this is the person. So be careful. You might have to drop a few people or things this month in order to create this balance in your life. Okay? But be careful of hostile people. Whether this is love, career, or family related. Okay, but that's what I'm getting for you. That's what's coming in. Now, if you're looking for love, these are all like air energies, so it could be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Hopefully, I was able to help you with that. You're welcome, Lucia. Yes, you can look at love. Is there anyone in particular in mind, or do you just want to see if there's a new person coming in? Let me know so that I can hear that question to spirit. A new person. So you want to see if there's a new person. Hierophant, Taurus energy. And this is somebody who has maybe an authoritative position. Could be a Taurus. This is Earth energy. And Five of Pentacles. This is like, yeah, there is new love coming towards you. I feel like a potential Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo. Also, the Five of Pentacles is like, coming out of the cold. So if it's not a new person, it is a past person. But I feel like if it's a new person, it's going to be an Earth energy. Someone here who wants commitment, possible marriage. But also, they have like a very authoritative position. Here's my thing. Hang on a minute. Hang on one second, you guys. I have to go calm him down. Hello, sad girl. How are you? Might a brain scan reveal I might have schizophrenia? Let's see. Oh, I'm not liking this energy. Three of Swords and the Eight of Swords, yes. It can reveal if you have schizophrenia or not. And with the Three of Swords, I feel like it's going to leave you very heartbroken. With the Eight of Swords, I feel like you're going to be in your mental headspace here, feeling overwhelmed. But yes, it can reveal that, and I feel like it's going to. I know, scans can be really obnoxiously expensive. That's crazy. but I feel like it might be necessary for you to do it because you might have it. I would take the test though, just to be on the safe side. Okay, doesn't always mean that you're delusional though. You know exactly what schizophrenia is because my ex-husband had it. Because I can enlighten you what schizophrenia is. I was married to a schizophrenic. It's not just about like, delusional things. It's like schizophrenia is something that it's like about your behaviors. It's not like just hallucination. It can come from even like your genetic background. If someone in your family has schizophrenia or something, did you know that you can inherit that as well? Yes, it does affect your ability to think and feel things, but it's also in your behavior. See, it might say delusions, but it's not always about the delusions. I'm reading it now. Okay. Trouble with thinking or lack of motivation. Lack of motivation is schizophrenia. My ex-husband Jim was like that, but he also had the clinically depressed, schizophrenia. He had like a whole bunch of other things. Like he was really bad. He used to grab me by my throat and everything. You dropped out of high school. Well, that has nothing to do with schizophrenia, though. I mean, schizophrenia can affect your ability to do things, but you dropping out of school might have nothing to do with that. But you know what? You could always, if you wanted your high school diploma, go take like a GED test. They have those out there. I would just check it because it's not always, like I said, it's not always about delusions because nobody's saying you're delusional. It's the lack of motivation to do things that is also a part of it. So you might not have the full extent of schizophrenia. You might just be starting. You don't know how you're paying for the brain scan. You don't have health insurance because usually health insurance could cover that. Well, depending on that too. I mean, if you had like government issues, they'd pay for it. Oh, excuse me. Do you actually have like a really good insurance? Because if you had that, that wouldn't even be a factor. And everybody that is schizophrenic doesn't have to be on the medicines for it. I only really would say like work through the problem first before taking medication. I feel like a lot of people use that as, just to cover up to, I don't know how to put it. I don't want it to be like negative because I'm not really thinking like a negative thing. You're getting insurance. I would get that insurance before you go take the test. You know what I mean? To see if you can postpone it, postpone the initial doctor appointment. You were taking Wellbutrin. I know a few people who take that. I tried medicine back in the day. It didn't work for me, unfortunately. And both of the medicines were they started with an Lamictal and Lexapro. It was for my depression symptoms I had. But I stopped taking them because I feel like it really just made me worse. Like I would cry even more with the medicine. I'm like, that after my second one that didn't work, that's when I lost faith in taking medication. But in a way, I'm glad that I don't know, because it probably would affect my empath ability. I would rather talk through my problems than take any form of medicine for it, or journal them, or speak to God. You know? But that's just me. Everybody, I know not everybody can go without medicine. It's just, I learned self-control. The meds don't help. Yeah, then you might have to, like if you ever decide to go off on it, start journaling or something, do other things in place of what you would do if you were taking like medicine. So I would do something positive. I'd journal, talk to somebody, if you feel like you can't get over something where you find yourself having a lot of emotions, like that's what I do. I try to find people who would actually listen and talk to me, or just even just sit there and listen while I'm having my mental breakdown. But you'll never see me take a medicine like that again. I couldn't mix it now with my Thrive. My Thrive is actually a good mood stabilizer. And I can still connect to spirit. It's easier for me on Thrive. I got a good mood stabilizer, and plus it gives me vitamins that I lack, and weight loss, even though it is pretty expensive. Study, get a health insurance license, having trouble retaining information. I would say something because I promote it. If you really want to stabilize like your moods, I would try Thrive, but it is really expensive. I think it's just as expensive as getting a scan for all of the things that I use. But of course, you can just do the simple 3 steps, and it'll be a lot cheaper than what I'm spending. But I do it because I do all the things that I do because I need all of the benefits I can get for my poor choices that I made in my karmic days. All right, Spirit. I'm gonna check out real quick and see. I don't want to use this deck because I use that on you guys. Let's look and see with my gold foil tarot what my month is gonna bring. Love, career, everything. It could give me whatever scenario it wants. So with the gold foil tarot for me. What do I need to know from May of 2025? All right, I've got the 8 of Wands, which is fire energy. The Star card. I want to hide the body part. Hang on a minute. So I got the Star card. Hoping for what? Oh, an offer of some kind. ending and transformation to Ace of Wands, a passionate burning beginning. I feel like this goes for more than one area of my life right now. Knight of Cups, love offering, or an offer that can make me happy. Judgment. Karmic wheel. To turn to my happiness. The Chariot, being success and travel, success in general. Coming out of financial lack and also any type of other problems in my life. Dropping what no longer serves me. Making a choice or choosing a path. A Tower moment, something I can't control, something falling apart. What is this? What's falling apart? You're welcome, sad girl. What is going to fall apart that I cannot control? Knight of Pentacles, something moving slow, or an offer that comes in for the long term. Okay, what else? Three of Wands. Ooh. Analyzing what? Ace of Swords. Communication. Yeah. Hang on. Oh, they all freaking fell out. Alright, so what is this? Justice. So analyzing something successful, putting a balance back into place over something that I'm focusing on, which is the heartbreaking loss. Over a third party or happiness. Walking away from third parties. Or walking towards my Emperor. Ooh, fire energy up the booyah. Deciding whether or not I want to work with this person or situation. Something obsession here. Obsessively defensive. What? Holding back. Oh my god. I know what's gonna happen this month. It's Steffi's decision. What I'm gonna do with everything on my plate. And that includes jobs and relationships. I know for a few things what I'm gonna do, because I've already gotten there with the career stuff. A friend of mine asked me the other day, what are you gonna do if someone from your past comes back in? It could be like anybody, and they want you. that like hit me like a ton of freaking bricks. Let's see what I would do. Because I can say one thing with the cards that tell me the truth. What am I going to do? But will I? Oh yeah, there's going to be a choice made. But it puts me in my head. Oh yeah, do I know who this is? Shoo! Wow. Okay. Be prepared, young Missy. You know what I told my friend, like, before I did all this checking, I told her, but that all depends on who you're thinking about or who it is. Because to be honest, there's certain people who can stay in the past, and then there's someone in particular that I would take back with no questions asked. Because it was perfect between me and that person. Even if it didn't seem perfect to other people. Someone who kind of is very close to matching my energy, but is an opposite of me. And very inspiring. She's like, oh, let me guess. Is it the one you worked with? I'm like, I'm not telling you that shit. Oh, girl, you'll find out. You'll find out when the time is freaking right. Divine timing, remember that. Huh. Yeah. Where I thought it was lust, but it's more than that. I surprised my own butt with that crap. In other words, should I stay with karmic or the no person? And this says gate open. Obviously, I should go. Because of the controlling issues. Or someone make me feel trapped. Clear your thoughts to see what's in front of you. Cleanse. Release what no longer serves you. which I've been doing a lot of. Past life, hands of time. So in other words, this together is like, yeah, someone wants to grow old with me, but we've also grown old together in other lifetimes because you've got past life and hands of time here. This person has had many lives with me. Way more than all my other options that I've had. And in divine protection. It's always been divinely protected, no matter what the outcome. Look for signs that you're protected. I don't need to look for signs. I already know. The other person does, though. You need to start believing in it. Love is coming again. You got passion. Social media, someone who watches it. Someone who's like probably currently a friend of mine right now. Their mask is on heavy. Cupid. Love struck with Cupid's arrow. So they're hiding the fact that they're love struck. Maybe to other people, but you can't fool a Leo or a lion. We can tell right through. We can see right through masks easily. Insecurities and trust issues. And giving a gift. Okay. Wow, what a situation. Hey, Ashley, how are you? And welcome. I know who this is. Because it keeps coming out like that. I know who the heck it's about. Ashley, if you'd like, you can ask a question if you'd like, or you can do a minimum $5 donation and get more than 2 cards. It's totally your choice. Guys, don't forget, I still do have the monthly element reads. Check them out if you want to know what the month is going to be like. Okay. All right. Kanura, what current feelings is Sabal for me? Let's see. Current feelings of Sabal for Kanura. Hierophant energy and the star. I have to take the star card away, but I feel like this person is hoping for a long-term commitment or marriage with you. Yeah, they want something stable and long-term with you, and they're hoping and wishing for it, okay? Sorry, I couldn't really show you the card because there was a naked person. But they're hoping and wishing for a possibility of a long-term commitment and marriage. You're welcome. Star card, I like that card a lot. It's funny. Aquarius is attached to it. And it's a card of hope, balance, being seen. Just I like the fact that it talks about like having hope and wishing for something, wishing upon a star. That's funny. The meaning of it for me in my situation. My crush's sign is attached to that card. So freaking cute. And of course, there's somebody that I love too. Someone that I've gained like a heck of a lot deeper feelings, even in the no talking time apart stuff. Vanessa Mouse, how are you? Yes, do you have a specific question you want to ask? Thank you for liking. I appreciate it. Vanessa, do you have a specific? Okay, just a general 2 card. You know, the 4 of Swords. I feel like this is a time for self-love and self-care. I feel like you need to take a pause from relationships, or if you are, I feel like it's going to continue for a little bit longer. Okay. And we have the 3 of Cups. So I feel like if there have been third parties, because the 3 of Cups is also about third parties or gatherings, you need to take a time away from these kind of dynamics, because they can really damage us, mentally. And I feel like Spirit's just wanting you to go and nourish yourself right now. Take time off and away from this as much as you need to, until you feel like, you're healed enough. And that's a really good thing to do, because you don't want to bring your, unhealed to somebody else, because it's just going to cause more problems in a newer situation. All right. You're welcome, Vanessa. For Ashley, is someone holding the Taurus back from communicating with me? So this one's for Ashley. Yes. Vanessa, yes. I have the Magician. They're manifesting your person. They want long-term. 10 of Pentacles with the person. Yes. They're definitely up. 5 of Pentacles. Yes. Someone is trying to hold the Taurus back. Yes. Ashley, Ina, what's coming towards me in love for Ashley? Five of Wands and King of Wands. There's a masculine here who feels like he has to take caution towards you, or towards a bunch of people. I feel like there could be like interferences and, or, people just trying to start things. Like there's arguments here going on, and I feel like you need to be careful. You need to be cautious, especially with this person. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. All right, Ashley, Ina. And you're welcome, Ashley Vasquez. Karina, hello. How are you? And welcome. Guys, if you see Chrissy, let her know she won the drawing for last month. I mean, I know she came to the video, and she still gets it regardless. I need her address like as soon as possible. Can you pull cards for me? Whatever comes out for Karina. Whatever comes out, please. Can you give Karina messages? Or a message. All right, you got the 2 of Pentacles. This is about creating a balance and choosing something here. And it has something to do with long-term, whether that's career or relationship related. You're going to have the Knight of Swords here. So someone's coming in quick, and I feel you're going to have to make a choice between them and something in your life, or them and someone else. Especially if you have someone in your aura. And I'm seeing the Sun card on top. So I feel like this could be the one that makes you happy here, okay? That's what I've got for you, Karina. Whether it's you or someone else. Guys, I got to get off. All right. I'll talk to you later. Peace, love, light, many blessings, and namaste. Bye for now.